lecture of ordinary differential equation. Today's topic is I will be doing the definition of Wronskian and problems on Wronskian. Okay, so let me start with the class. Now, what is a Wronskian? The two solutions phi1 and phi2 of L of y is equal to 0 are linearly independent or not. Okay, so we can see whether it is we can show that whether it is, or we can see that it is whether it is linearly independent or no. Okay, so it involves the determinants. These are the determinants, this line. Okay, now this Wronskian is denoted like this. Wronskian of phi1 comma phi2 is equal to determinant of phi1 phi2 phi1 dash phi2 dash. Okay, now continuation on the next page, this page it is phi1 into phi2 dash minus phi1 dash into phi2. So what we have to do over here is cross multiplication, this into this into this. Okay, yeah, this into this into this. So what they have done over here is phi1 into phi2 dash, phi1 into phi2 dash. Okay, this first, and then what they have done, phi1 minus phi1 dash into phi2. Okay, minus this phi1 dash into this phi2. Okay, so let me turn the page now, which is called a Wronskian of phi1 comma phi2. It is a function and its value at x is denoted by Wronskian phi1 comma phi2 of x. Okay, now let us prove the, okay, first I'll give you all the note. Two solution phi1 phi2 of L of y is equal to 0 are linearly independent on an interval I if and only if Wronskian this is not equal to 0 for all x in I. Okay, now let me, okay, first I will be proving this a part. Okay, let me do this one first. Okay, now so first I will be doing this. So let me start with the, so what is given that you all write down from me. Okay, first let me read. The function phi1 phi2 defined below exist for minus infinity less than x, x is less than infinity. Determine whether they are linearly dependent or independent there. Okay, so first is what, phi1 of x is equal to x and phi2 of x is equal to e raised to power of rx, and r is nothing but a complex constant. So let me do the first one. Is given phi1 of x is equal to phi1 of x is equal to x, phi2 of x is equal to e raised to power of rx is given, right? Now what is phi1 of dash of x? The derivative of phi of x, phi1 of x is nothing but 1. And what is phi2 dash of x? Is nothing but r e raised to power of rx. Okay, now what we have to do is we need to find the Wronskian, this phi1 phi2, which is nothing but what, phi1 of x phi2 of x, and this is phi1 dash of x, and this is phi2 dash of x. See, from here I have taken, okay, this Wronskian. I have already given this to you all. So this is phi1 of x, phi2 of x, phi1 dash of x, phi2 dash of x. Let me do this on the next page. So now what is my phi1 of x is nothing but x. So write down here x. And what is my phi2 of x, e raised to power of rx, e raised to power of rx. And what is my phi1 dash of x, 1, and what is my phi2 dash, r e raised to power of rx. Okay, so this is 1, this is r e raised to power of rx. Now what I will have to do is, now this is what, x, so x e raised to power of beta So r e raised to power of rx minus e raised to power of rx. Now we will take e raised to power of rx common. Okay, so xr minus 1 e raised to power of rx is common, so for both. Okay, now this is not equal to 0. Okay, now let me explain you all what I have done over here. So this into this, x into r e raised to power of rx minus this we have to do, right? Minus e raised to power of rx, so this is common, I have taken e raised to power of rx, and this is xr minus 1. If you multiply this inside for on both the side, you will get again the same thing. Now this value is not equal to 0. On the next page, let me do it. Now for Wronskian of phi1 phi2 of x is not equal to 0. Therefore you can say that the solution are linearly independent. Okay, so next is what? Next I will be proving this second one. Phi1 of x is equal to cos of x. Okay, so let me prove the b part. Okay, b1. Now what is given? Phi1 of x is what? Cos of x, right? And what is phi2 of x? Sin of x. Now what is the derivative of this? Phi1 of dash of x is what? Minus sin of x, right? And what is phi2 dash of x? Nothing but cos of x, right? Derivative of that. Now let us find the Wronskian. Now Wronskian phi1 phi2 is equal to what? Now this is phi1 of x, phi2 of x, right? Here. And this is phi1 dash of, wait, here it is phi1 dash of x, phi2 dash of x, right? Now this is equal to what? Now what is my phi1 of x? Cos of x. So write it down. Cos of x. Now what is my phi2 of x? Sin of x. Sin of x. And what is the derivative of cos of x? Minus sin of x. And this is cos of x. Right? See, from here it is. Phi1 dash of x is equal to minus sin of x. Here. And then phi2 dash of x is nothing but cos of x. Okay, here. So that's what I have placed a value here. Now what I'll have to do? Cos of x and cos of x. Right? So it is what? Nothing but cos square of x. Now sin of x into sin of x I have to do. But this will be what? Minus. No, minus and minus plus. So plus sin square of x. And it is nothing but 1, which is not equal to 0. Therefore, can you say that Wronskian of phi1, phi2 of x is not equal to 0. Therefore, the solution are linearly independent. After this, I will be doing. Okay, so let me do this one, the C1. Okay, the C1. Now I will be doing this C1, okay? So let me start. What is my phi 1 of x is equal to x square and phi 2 of x is equal to 5x the whole square, okay? Now what is given? Phi 1 of x is equal to x square, phi 2 of x is equal to 5x the whole square, okay? Now what is my phi 1 of phi 1 dash of x is equal to 2x? What is my phi 2 dash of x is equal to 5 2s are 10, so 10x, okay? Now let us find out the Wronskian now. Wronskian phi 1 phi 2 is equal to, this is what, phi 1 of x, phi 2 of x, then phi 1 dash of x and phi 2 dash of x. Okay, next let me do on the next page. Now Wronskian of phi 1 phi 2 is equal to what? What is my Wronskian of this thing? Phi 1 of x is nothing but x square, phi 2 of x is nothing but 5x the whole square, okay? So what it is? X square and 5x square. Then what is the derivative of x square? 2x, and this is 10x, right? 2 5s are 10x, okay. Now what we have got, now what we'll get is, what we are going to get is 10x cube minus 10x cube. This is nothing but 0. So therefore you all can say that Wronskian phi 1 phi 2 is equal to 0, okay? See what you were supposed to do? X square, this is what, 10x cube, right here, minus this 5 2 5s are 10x cube, which is nothing but you are getting 0. So therefore what I can say is the solution of phi 1 phi 2 phi 1 and phi 2, okay, let me write this on the next page directly. So therefore the solution of phi 1 and phi 2 are linearly dependent. Why? Because this Wronskian is equal to 0. Let me give you all one note. Now in the note it is given two solutions phi 1 and phi 2 of L of y is equal to 0 are linearly dependent on I if and only if Wronskian of this is equal to 0 for all x in I. Okay, so that's why, so this is the note which you all have to read. Okay, with this I am done with today's lecture. Remaining problem you all can try doing this. Remaining problems please try. Okay, so just try this remaining 3 problems, okay, D, E and F, this. And thanks for, I hope you all have understood today's lecture, and thanks for watching.